Moving on to my next favorite subject. I don't know where my where is he? There he is. There he is.
Scared money don't make money.
Couldn't find the audio clip to move into the greatest segment of all. Today was day one for the Gators of phase one, the foundation, building the foundation. Guys got on the field a little bit, did a little bit of running around, exciting stuff. Nothing crazy, right? But again, we're putting those visions into action, so it's exciting to see. Just a few days ago as well, the number one offensive lineman in the transfer portal, okay, Osiris Torrance. I am awful with these names. I mean, I've got to get better at this. Committed from.
I don't know if it's on you or if it's like, how do you?
What are we doing?
Pronounce these names. Where does this come from?
Committed from the Raging Cajuns. Obviously, Billy came over to Florida, so pretty exciting stuff there. Some big moves. Also, Jerome Burton, Georgia wide receiver, entered the portal. He hasn't talked anything about Florida, but we haven't done a lot of moves around that area, so it doesn't seem outside of Billy's realm to go after that and see what we can do. So we'll keep our eye on that. But the big topic, what Steve and I are going to go back and forth here, and we've kind of already tapped on this a little bit, but I want to kind of create a little segment on what is separating Billy Napier from Dan Mullen. What has he been doing so far that makes him so much greater than Dan already in just a short amount of time? And that is this just today, or like either yesterday or today, Billy Napier visited Arch Manning. Does that ring a bell to you, the Manning last name?
I don't know if I've heard of it. It kind of rings a bell.
It is the nephew of the Peyton and the Eli Manning brothers. I don't know if you've heard of those guys.
Oh, and potentially, so also related to Archie.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
That guy.
That family, the collective
Archie,
group of decent quarterbacks. He visited him today. Now, what's the importance here? Why does that matter? Archie Manning has been the number one recruit and sought after recruit for the past year now, probably even longer than that. But it's really got hot and heavy over the last year because he's coming up on time to make a decision right in the next few months. He's got some time because he's not until next year, but he'll probably verbally commit, make some changes. Anyhow, he has been talked to by everybody and anybody over the last few months. Billy went either today or a few days ago. If that's not late to the party, I don't know what is. But here's why I like it, and here's what it makes him great and better than Dan Mullen. And it encompasses what this show stands for, and that's BD, Big Dick Energy. Because he doesn't care how many hot chicks went to that party before him. He still went. He still showed up to the party to talk to Arch. Hey, I'm going to shoot my shot, big dog. I still have a chance. You haven't committed to anybody yet. I'm going to see what I've got to offer to you. And that, to me, speaks volumes, not only to Arch, right, in that group of people, but also back to Florida. Hey, look, here's what we're doing. I'm not sleeping. I'm not stopping. I believe we can go out and get anybody. And again, I think that is huge, and that is what's separating him already so quickly from Dan to where, and we've talked about this in previous casts, where Dan almost was trying to have UF stuff for him, right? Like, you should be grateful to come here. Where Billy's like, look, we're ready to come here. We're ready to get you to come here. Real quick, Ricky said, get Billy a quarter zip. We know how them quarter zips, how them things work, baby. You know what I'm saying? He throw them bad boys. Hey, he was rocking a quarter zip in press conference, so Billy's already got the swagger going on, baby.
Yeah, you get into 3/4 sleeve and a hoodie. I mean, this guy could transcend into the greatest thing ever. Look, for Billy, I think a great move. You got to get in front of the kid. The fact that you're even able to get in front of the kid, that's huge. The thing. You've got so many people who are knocking on that door. Now, the one thing I will give Billy is he's coming from a Louisiana school. Archie played for the Saints. I mean, he's from down there. He played for Ole Miss. Got
the little Southern hospitality kicking.
There's a lineage of
I like it.
South, and especially in Louisiana. After Archie spent as much time, and that's where they live. I bet that's their go-to. And so Billy had some close proximity. Look, I love the fact that Billy's getting in front of the guy. But I mean, like, what could go wrong? What's the worst thing that could happen? The fact that you get in front of him, great. what's the worst going to happen? Nothing. You don't end up with the kid that you showed up late to the party. And to your point, that's like at this point it's like showing up to the party at like 12:30, 1 o'clock, where you're like, hey, there might be some life left in this thing.
Might be a little
and
juice left.
I might be able to get.
To his point, like he has a little bit on the side because he's late to the party, yes, but he has the fact. Look, I just got this role, so I don't think it looks like, hey, like you're just now noticing me. I think that kind of puts it past. But for the fact that he had the courage, like, look, I'm gonna go talk to the kid. We'll see what we can do. I got
he
something
couldn't
to
have
offer
got
here.
that opportunity when he was at his former college. He
Sure.
could not have done that in the college he was at prior. At Florida, especially with the Louisiana connections that his recruiters and everything already have, he gets the opportunity because he has the brand recognition to at least get in the door.
Sure.
What he does with it, we'll see. That's a whole nother thing, but just getting your foot in the door, I'll give Billy credit. Look, he's shooting his shot. He at this point, Billy's playing home run derby. Like he didn't have a whole lot to work with, he's not
swinging.
he's not just playing for a full count, I mean, it's home run derby.
Yeah.
Swing. What do you do if you hit? And he's hit a couple of times.
He's gotten some big hits.
Get out there and see what you can do.
I love it, man. I love it. So